Oh, this is no good. Oh man, I am like eating all the like ridiculous deaths right now. Adine's robbing me of my time. There we go. I have a feeling that probably the reason the arrows missed on the picture was I think the arrows, when they start from the bow, they start like a little bit out from it. So I have a feeling that the hitboxes. Oh, there's like an alert at the bottom of my Twitch. Interesting. But, oh well. What's one of the easiest fighting games to get into? I personally like BlazBlue. Like, I know a lot of people would be like, oh no, BlazBlue's like not a good one to recommend, but I liked BlazBlue a lot. It was a really good one to start on because it's essentially a 4-button fighting game, which, that's great. That's a great step in, you know, first step in the right direction. Less buttons to maintain. Realistically, like the way I like broke it down was, I was like, it's a 3-button fighting game with the 4th button being a special button. So I could kind of do that because when I start playing BlazBlue, I start with Tau, of course. So her 4th button isn't really what you consider an attack button. It's like a utility button because it gives you her dash pounce thing. Hop right in with the royalty. I see. I don't know much about Virtua Fighter 5. I have a few friends online that like swear by the game. I've never played it. And I've only watched a handful of matches in it. I suppose another one that was a really early fighting game for me was Soul Calibur. I played a fair amount of Soul Calibur way back. Like, coming back to Soul Calibur, I have a harder time taking it in. Hey, what you up to? I had a harder... Going back to Soul Calibur, I see, like, more, like... There's, like, a silliness to it at times, but, you know, it is what it is. To me, like... Getting into 2D fighters and coming back to, like, 3D fighters afterwards... There's things that bother me. Yeah, it's been a while. It's good to see you. What are you up to? Be prepared. There's gonna be lots of swearing this stream. Because I've been dying lots. Okay, there we go. Now we're getting places. Oh no. I don't like this. Okay. Get the money. Talk to the laughing skull. Let's get out of here. Got university stuff. I see. There. I kinda wonder why that was there. Oop, there we go. Get rid of that. I'm gonna try and focus through this section because I don't wanna have to go through this again. Alright, get our black satchel, which is basically a useless item for us, so I don't know why I've put so much effort into getting it. Let's get rid of this little guy. Let's back further. There we go. Because we don't want these bats to knock us off. There we go. Okay, we made it. That's a relief. Anyway, so, easy fighters to get into. I'd recommend Smash Brothers, BlazBlue for a more traditional fighter, and Soul Calibur was one that was early for me, but I don't necessarily know how, like, easy per se it's, you know, how easy it is to get into. It's sort of, like, on one hand I can say it's like, oh, it's essentially like a 3-button 3-button fighter, which is, you know, not too many buttons to figure out. But it also has a bajillion moves, so it has a bajillion moves. And my biggest problem with like Soul Calibur, particularly from like 2 to 3, 4 helped a little bit, and 5 tried to do the right thing and failed, was that was a game that I felt like had like an abundance of like old mechanics that didn't really serve any purpose, which it never really wanted to get rid of. So like between 2 and 4, like it collected up so many mechanics which were like completely like they just didn't have a real purpose anymore. And I think the idea with Soul Calibur 5 was they were like, oh, we need to like cut back and like, you know, level some of this stuff out, because we really don't need all these mechanics all over the place. Like there was like, oh god, I can't even think of half of them, what their names are, but there was just so much going on sometimes that was like, this is a game you can pare away some of the things and it would improve the experience, I think, rather than detract from it. I mean, you know, sometimes people are like, well, you know, it's just variety, it's there for people who want it, but sometimes it's like, some of these mechanics are just like, really, like, there's just so much. It's so much, and it's not necessary. And 5 tried to clean it up a little bit, but unfortunately, Soul Calibur 5 also, like, cleaned up a little bit too much at times. Like, characters had, like, half their movesets, and sometimes it was, like, the moves that, it wasn't, like, the side of the moveset people used, and there was just, like, a whole bunch of weird stuff with 5. I know, out of everybody that I know that liked other Soul Calibur games, who plays the Soul Calibur series, almost everybody didn't like 5. 5 kind of had issues, and I didn't like 5 very much myself. And on top of that, then they took away a whole bunch of stuff, but then they also added in, like, the critical art gauge, or I forget what it was called. I feel like it was critical art. I feel like critical art is what's in Street Fighter 5, though. Oh no, you're sick? Oh, okay, you take care of Scylla. Oh man, everybody's been sick lately. Like, just all of a sudden. Ooh, that was kind of a weird way to do that. Shouldn't have done it that way. Okay, take it easy. Take it easy. Hopefully you'll feel better soon. You gotta feel better for Pi Day. Oh man, everybody's been getting sick lately. I saw it last night and one of my friends was sick. And I was like, oh no. Tekken I hear is really good for starting out too. A lot of people like pick up Tekken really quick. To me, like Tekken is like in the same vein as like Soul Calibur. Oh jeez, that was really bad timing on that. Tekken's kind of in the same vein as Soul Calibur. Like the series obviously share like a lot of like basic qualities, so I'm not too surprised. I mean, you know, same studio essentially that does both. Whoa, there's an enemy there and I walked into it, but I didn't get hit. Let's just get out of here. Okay, let's open that door. Actually, let's see if there's anything from the shop we should buy. But I'm not meaning to detract from like Soul Calibur or Tekken or any of them. Soul Calibur was a series I enjoyed a lot. I still enjoy playing rounds of it. I still enjoy playing sittings of it. I don't take it super serious, but I do enjoy it. I definitely prefer 4. 5 felt weaker. A lot less of the classic characters. A lot of, man, like, there's so many warnings at the bottom of my Twitch screen. I've heard, like, why is this telling me all this? Must be a new feature on Twitch. So weird. So what do we want? Sure. We don't really need the pocket incendiary because we already have it, so we can buy quick arrows. Why not? We want to get all the items. Okay, so let's head down here. Oh, we should have warped and get the green leaf. I might do that. But I think this might be to the boss. I can't remember. Yeah, we're going to the boss. We make a quick trip back, though. Should get the green spring leaf. You know, it's kind of funny, because I've had so much attention on my YouTube in the last few, like, just, like, within the last week. Simply because when I was slicing up my Momodora for, like, the first playthrough of it, the footage, I accidentally cut out a chunk of the footage where I got the green spring leaf. And I've had so many people, like, just, like, just ask me questions where I got the green spring leaf. And it's like, aw, man, I accidentally cut that footage out. And so I had to go back and, like, fix that. So I recently uploaded a video of where to get that. Because apparently that's, like, a big concern, is where do you get the green spring leaf? Which, I mean, it's easy to overlook, so, you know, I can understand that. So, let's actually go back and get it, because it's easy to get now that we have the, sealed win. Well, it's the only way we can get it, it's not just easy. Yeah, we gotta get the best ending, it's important. I think we're starting to hit our pace again, so that's good. I gotta remember there's a dog up here, which I like running into, so gotta make sure I don't run into it. There we go. Well, the thing is like, I feel like there's qualities about Tekken which make it okay to pick up, in particular. I know me and White in the chat, I know we briefly played the free-to-play Tekken game, which, I mean, I don't know how it really stacks up, but I know we both picked it up pretty quick. True. That's a good point, Harriet. To be fair, you do kind of have to backtrack for it, but, I mean, like, it is, like, really, like... It's a whole shack dedicated to, like, getting this leaf. It's a little bit tougher to find than, like, some of the hidden walls. Oh, jeez. Ah! Oh, wow, I'm still alive. Okay, so we got a leaf. I thought it was dead there for sure. There we go. Perfect. A lot of air juggling. I think the fact that, like, it's, I think something to do with, like, the way Tekken's, like, inputs work, where it's a lot of, like, buttons will, like, sort of cycle through, so it's like if you hit, like, 1, 2, 4 versus, like, 1, 2, 3, like, you get slightly different, like, combos, but if you just hit 3 and 4 individually, that might not necessarily be the same move you get that you do mid-combo, so it's interesting. I don't know what it is about Tekken. Like, I've only played a little bit of Tekken, but, there's, like, a quality about it which, I like how I changed the icon for the saving. There's a quality about it which I found not necessarily I don't know how easy it would be to pick up if I was really into it, but I was able to get into the game at a level where I could have fun really quickly with Tekken. I think that's what I noticed. I do know, like, from playing, like, High Roller, who is more experienced in playing Tekken, that, of course, there is definitely, like, a wall. Like, there is definitely, you know, there is definitely, like, quite a, you know, skill. God, I have no words right now. Like, there was definitely a skill gap there, but, you know, it is something. It is something, for sure. Oh, shit. That's not good. Yeah, Gunvolt. Gunvolt was an interesting game, I'll say that much. I can understand where you're coming from. I can't say that the mechanics super grip me either. I think my biggest problem with Gunvolt was, honestly, I wish the environments were just a little bit more polished. It just feels oftentimes like you're playing sort of empty. It's like the rough shape of an environment, but it's not really like, there's not a lot of character to it, which is kind of a shame because Mega Man games have had some nice environments. Like from like the perspective of like somebody who would want to speedrun or like play the game on like, you know, go for max ranks and stuff. Like, I think it's pretty good because it's a way of, you know, the game looks good enough, so, you know, you get lots of varieties of areas and shapes and stuff to, like, work through and figure out and stuff, but, I still wish the areas had a little bit more character. I wish I knew what these Ags are for. I kind of feel like there should be, like, something more to them. ZX, I played a little bit of ZX, I didn't play all the way through ZX. I love Mega Man Zero. Mega Man Zero is one of my favorite Mega Man Zero series. Mega Man Zero is one of my favorite Mega Man series. It's sharp, it plays really well, it's mechanically deep, the bosses are all interesting, the areas look good, it's just superbly polished, and it looks so good. And it also, like, flawlessly jumped from Mega Man X's very 90s appearance, which I'm not knocking, it's still very good for what it is, but it was just very refreshing when it came out. It's so good. ZX was a little bit weird because it still felt it was new, but it didn't feel fresh like Mega Man Zero did from X, so I don't know. Gunvolt, though, is weird because really, like, for people that aren't going to jump into speedrunning, or... And the game definitely encourages, like, speedrunning, or, like, going for, like, ranks. There's not a lot there. And your weapon system is interesting, but it's not super engaging because you'll, like... The idea, I guess, is, like, you tag enemies with, like, markers, and then you, like, charge up a thing which electrocutes them or whatever. Which, on paper, I think is interesting, but in execution, kind of... There's, like, a quality about it which doesn't translate, I guess, as well. It just feels like an extra step from just shooting them with your lemons. So, you know. Okay. Now, this boss battle is going to be a little bit tricky, because this is 2 bosses. Okay. The first one is very not weak to arrows. So, let me see here. We don't want to use this, because this will do damage to us. What do we got? I don't think we have anything that's really worthwhile for equipping, but... Play it careful here. Oh, damn, she just turned around and, like, punched me. Shit. I just got cleaved. I know, I got punched in the gut, for sure. The thing is, yeah, I can see where you're coming from. I can see where you're coming from, Aang. Like, Gunvolt could do more to teach you how to get up to, like, a level of where you'd want to speedrun things. It's been a while since I played Gunvolt. I'm trying to think, because I feel like they reward you for doing, like, higher ranks and stuff. I don't know. It was a game. I'm definitely not knocking Gunvolt, because I did enjoy it. It was solid. It just definitely had some qualities about it which didn't feel, it felt more of like a byproduct of a smaller team and less money than what the games in, you know, prior to it were, for sure. I mean, the idea, I guess, would be, you know, don't spend too much money on it because it's a new IP, so. I do look forward to seeing what they do with Gunvolt 2, though, because I do think it's, like, a lot of good ideas. It's just a matter of, I gotta remember to use my, items so I can, like, increase my power before the start of the match. Before I start the boss. Oh, I'm charging arrows, I don't need to. Oh, damn, she rolled at me. Well, this is a write-off, unfortunately, because we're trying to do all the bosses without getting hit, so. This is going to be one of the harder ones, I think. Oh, definitely, yeah. Like, this is one of those things that, like, Gunvolt's, like, shortcomings are pretty, like, they're pretty minimal. This is, like, you know, maybe not splitting hairs, per se, but, you know, it's, like, there's things that could have been done slightly better. I still definitely, I wouldn't mind getting Gunvolt in Steam at some point, just so I could, stream it. It'd be probably pretty fun to stream. But, okay. Shoot, I didn't use my letter again. I need to remember to use those so I can get increased attack power, because I feel like it's going to be really important for this half of the fight. Oh, shit, I just, like, air dashed into it. Okay, good to know. Good to know, Harriet. I feel like once I get through the first half of the fight, the second half won't be too bad, just because arrows are viable again, and, you know. I guess I can just run through here, I don't have to stop. Damn, this is taking longer than I thought it would. I was like, I hope I have enough. Fuck me. Hey, Sam. I was thinking earlier today, I was like, I hope that, like, there's enough game left that's gonna be, you know, cover enough time, because I don't have anything else planned for before my trip, so. Yeah, I'll definitely try the patch. I keep forgetting to do it. I keep thinking about it as soon as I'm in the... There we go. As soon as the boss fight starts, there we go. Does the patch and the berries stack? That's something I've been wondering. There's gonna be a... I feel like I'm going to get hit right in, like, immediately. Ah, fuck. Shoot. I thought I was gonna have more hit stun on those hits. Yeah, taking longer penalizes you. I feel like what they should have done was they should have made the base stages not require, like, don't put time into your ranking, but make a second set of stages which are time attack based, so that way the players that want to time attack the stages have that option, and players who want to explore stages and figure them out a bit more. Not that there's a lot of exploring in Gunvolt, which is also something I have minor problems with. Oh! Yeah. Really? Use maybe patch for the first half? I can try it. I can try it. I haven't really had a use for it, so I'd kind of like to figure out a use for it. There's not a lot of exploring in Gunvolt, but I think if they had, like, separated the ranking for stages into, like, you know, even just, like, the difference between, like, normal and hard or something, it would have given new players more... They wouldn't have felt as pressured to run through stages, which I do agree with. Because I did notice that myself when I was playing through it, once I realized that, like, time was a big factor. Alright, let's try this. Oh god. Oh, fuck. I wasn't expecting so much, like, startup time on that. Was not thinking about the fact that it takes a bit to charge up. Okay. Use my letter and we'll charge it from right here. Oh, shit. Oh my goodness, that's a lot of damage. Holy crap. That's like the first boss to take any amount of damage from that. Oh, fuck. Oh, shit. She rolled into me. The most nonchalant roll. Okay, well, that's a good way to open. That's like a lot of damage out of the gate. Holy crap. Was not expecting that. Thank you for the heads up, Harriet. Oh, fuck. Are you serious? Just the bat? Okay. Ah, man, now I want to play Mega Man Zero. It's so good. I do look forward to Gunvolt 2, though. I think I'll probably wait for this eventual Steam release, since I think it's announced for, like, the eShop first. I don't recall if there was any, like, exclusiveness to that announcement or not. Maybe there was, but... Oh, really? That's cool. I might have to try that, since Incinerary is not really helping me anyways. Let's try this again. Oh, been away from a good PC for a week. Gotcha. I see. Go, go, go. Go, we gotta start now. Go, go, go. Oh, jeez, there was no hit stun. Oh, Incinerary boosts it. Well, I should definitely keep Incinerary then. For sure. Ugh. It's hard to tell sometimes if you're gonna get, like, the hit stun you're expecting from the leaf. That's why I tend to, like, really stick to arrows. Because arrows, if, you know, something goes wrong, you at least have the give of being full screen. This is unfortunately, like, the one boss that's, like, really immune to arrows in full, so... Gotcha. As far as the 3DS, new 3DS, Super Nintendo Virtual Console, that seems to be a running topic. I have somebody on Twitter who's been, like, sort of chasing me down to get into a fight with me, it feels like, over the topic, so I personally feel like they can do better. Nintendo can do better, but I think it's easy for them to do this. That's what it boils down to, I think. Okay, that was pretty good. Ooh, there's a chance for another one. Unfortunately, she was not anywhere near it. Oh crap, I used the... God damn it, I knew that was gonna happen sooner or later. I'd use the letters instead of the berry, and that counts as a hit during a boss fight. Mega Man Zero 2 is so good. So, as far as the Super Nintendo Virtual Console thing, I do think Nintendo's just sort of going the easy route with it, which... I mean, like, I guess the idea that Nintendo's saying is that, like, the internals of the standard 3DS just don't work for... Oh, I do have the thread. I don't know what it does, though. It's a powerful... That is good. That's actually a really good one. I should definitely consider using that. So let's use this. Then we'll switch it to the thread. That's a good idea. And let's switch this to the pearl. There we go. Okay. That way I at least won't accidentally use the letters, so that's something. Go, go, go. There we go. shoot, that one missed, but oops. Too far away. Ah, wow, shit. To ever fall right into that. It's a lot of good. I'm like trying to do too much things though at the start of this fight. That's one that isn't coming out on the new 3DS, is it? That one I understand why it wouldn't like be viable to directly like emulate it on the 3DS, because there's a few Super Nintendo games where they had like the chip in the cartridge where they run just slightly different than other Super Nintendo games. So like I can understand them having like problems like running that right out of the gate. Not that Nintendo couldn't figure it out, just because I think Donkey Kong Country 2 is another one which is like that would be really troublesome. And I've heard that it's actually quite a bit of trouble sometimes to get that to run correctly. So, but no, personally, I feel like Nintendo they could do it on the old 3DS. It's probably just not as easy because of like the hardware. So, the new 3DS, it's easier to do it, I guess. Okay, so let me think this through. Use this, swap it out for the thread, switch to this, because this is definitely worth it. Doing this is definitely worth the damage, so. Then I gotta focus. Super Mario RPG is good. It's really good. Oh, jeez. I could've... missed. The whole thing missed. There. Oh, jeez, I can't see her. Oh, wow. That was really close. There we go. Just, like, play it safe. Oh, fuck me. I was so focused on her, like, I just caught the arrow at the last minute. I was like, oh, shoot, it's too late. Oh, does poison have to, like, proc? Or is it just, like, something that's, like, additional damage? Okay, I think we have the first fight. I don't think it's too much to do it. It's gonna take a good run to, like, get it all in order, everything working. This is, like, probably the only fight. I don't think either of the next two fights are particularly bad, so I can't imagine them being troublesome. We'll use the letter. We'll switch that to the string. And then, there we go. I just have to be really careful when I actually do my, like, melee attack against her, because sometimes you get stunned, sometimes you don't. It's kind of based on, like, where she is on the screen. That is a lot of damage, holy crap. Bait her that way. That was really close. Ugh, are you kidding me? The last two caught her. Oops. Shoot. Oh no! I, like, rolled and I came out of the roll on top of her. Yeah. Because the thing that I noticed with the extra boss, the secret boss, and the final boss is that all their attacks are really easy to read. Like, this is like the issue with having to hit something that hits you back. Whereas the other one is more that you have to hit something, but those bosses don't like directly counter you or like try to physically attack you. They always shoot like projectiles or do like a big screen size attack, which is easier to kind of read overall and deal with. So let's try this again. Oh shit, that's not good. Oh shit. Ah, god damn it. I hit the button and you can't cancel it once you start. God, this is... Hopefully I'll get this, like, really soon, because I'm sorry, guys. These are some silly things that are happening, which I should know better. Yeah, I don't think it's, like, too bad. It's just... Gotta not do stupid things, and just got to... break it down. Just do everything... Take each part of this slow. Because if I take each section slow, it's not bad. Go, go, go. There we go. That's good. Like that. Uh-oh. That was a little close. Damn. That was really good. Whoa. Oh shit, we blew her up! Oh my god! Okay. That was sudden. I wasn't expecting... I guess I've never landed the sparse thread that closely. Whoops. Okay, guess we can use our bow now, so... There we go. Jesus. It surprised me so fast how fast we just, like, vaporized her. Oh, jeez, I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Magnolia. Ooh, got heavy arrows. That's interesting, because this is an item you can buy. Increases the power of arrows. Oh, jeez, they're really big. Awesome. Oh, wow, this is cool. Yeah, I know. She literally exploded. Aw, man. Heavy arrows look awesome. This is so cool, because this is something I didn't get in my first playthrough. Okay, let's open the gate. Aw, man. Those are so cool. Damn, and the... Wow, they are really strong, too. Wow, those are so strong. That is crazy. Let's avoid that, because we don't want to get hit. Okay, so we're into the castle. There we go, flip the switch. So now we have... I'm trying to think. We should probably go and find the rest of the bugs at this point. That'd be the smart thing to do.